Apprentices, I'm your magical dealer, and today I thought I'd help you guys out. I see endless amounts of submissions for the character creation gear thing, and I see lots of people time and time over saying, how do I make some? Well, you're lucky I got your good old pal Magical here to help you out. Wow, I have everything I need right here set off to the second screen, and we're just going to get on started. We're going to pull our template over that we got from the forums, and if you don't have the forums, you can just look on down in the description below, but I'll have it right there for you. Now, we're going to make something unique, something that no one else will make. Let's say our little friend here. Let's give our little friend a name. What is his name? He has to have a unique name. He has to be someone him own. He has to be his own person. Let's choose a nice old teal. Now let's zoom in here. Let's say our friend is named Mark. Yeah, this is Mark. Mark with a C. Mark P. What's his last name? I don't really know. It doesn't really concern us right now, but we know it starts with a P. Mark P. We're gonna dress on Mark P today. I have this nice idea for a sweater. A nice old sweater that could appear in the game. Now, not everybody in Fusion Fall has to be against Planet Fusion. What if there are some supporters? What if they want the end of the world? What if they want to become one with Fuse? So we're gonna give our friend Mark a nice little sweater reflecting his life choices. So we're gonna go over here to the colors, and we're gonna choose a nice little blackish, maybe grayish color. And we're gonna come over here and we're gonna draw Marky P. We're gonna draw him a sweater. I'm taking the nice old paintbrush tool here, and I'm just gonna outline where this sweater is gonna be, because I know what's gonna happen. Now, I'm not the best artist, but you don't have to be the best artist. You just got to be able to get your point across. We know the sweater's going to end there, and we know it's going to end there, and we know it's going to come about to right here. Now, once we got that, it's going to be easy. We just need to outline where everything needs to go, just to make sure our lines are nice. It doesn't have to be 100% perfect. Nothing's 100% perfect. And if you make a mistake, just remember, there's no such thing as a mistake. Only happy accidents. That's right. All you have to do is work with what you have. Now, for all you kids out there wondering what programs to use, I'm using Photoshop here, if you couldn't tell. And there are loads of other programs that you can use. I'm going to run a couple across the screen that you can quickly Google search. Some are free, some are costly, but you got to work with what you work with. Now, I know a good one that I used to use called GIMP 2.8. It might not be called 2.8 anymore, but that's what I used to work with when I started making videos on YouTube. And it was just like Photoshop, just didn't have as many things, but it gets the job done for what you need to do. And if you want, I'll even leave the links to some of those things down there below. Now look at this, we got the outline for our sweater. We're just going to increase the brush size right here so we can get this moving along. Fill in Marky P's sweater. Yes sir, yes sir. We're just gonna, ooh. Now Marky P, he doesn't like doing what everybody else likes to do. He's a bit of a hipster, I guess you could say. Not that he likes the word hipster. Isn't that right, Marky P? Marky P, I think he enjoys Planet Fusion. He sees it as a natural cause that cannot be stopped. Nature will have its way, just like a bear attacks a deer. Marky P, you have a very interesting outlook on life. Now, I'm just going to keep on coloring in the sweater here, but by now you should have yourself your very own drawing assistants. There are even some online ones I know of, and like I said, they're right down there in the description below. And I'm just gonna keep on coloring in Marky P's sweater. We're only gonna do one side. Well, I guess we got to do the back side too for my idea, but I'll keep that a secret for now. I have an idea, and we're gonna get a little crazy. We're gonna get all out there. Now, since this is a sweater, we do want it to be kind of big on them. Sweaters are always nice when they're big. I don't know about you, but I like myself a nice big sweater. So we're gonna make it look like there's a lot of folds in here, lots of scrunches, that the sleeves are too big for them. Always nice to have a big sweater. You never want a sweater that fits too tight, unless you like sweaters that fit too tight. That's all you do you. Marky P likes tights. No, not tight sweaters. This is what we just want to wear. Look at me. I'm losing my mind, rambling as I give Marky P his nice, jumbled up sweater. Now, this isn't a hoodie. I myself am big fans of hoodies, if you've seen my character at all right there. But Marky P, he doesn't like hoodies. He likes sweaters. We're just going to make this jumbled for him. And if you're having a hard time understanding that it's jumbled, it's alright. It's okay. Now, I've just noticed that I didn't do this on a new layer, but it's okay. We don't make mistakes, only happy accidents. We can only learn from this. So I'm going to select what I've done here and just make sure that nothing else gets selected. We're just going to grab this quick selection tool. We're going to copy, we're going to paste, and then we're going to Control Z. We're going to copy. And then we're gonna erase it. Oh no. Wow. Marky P, you're just gonna have to live with that sweater. It's okay. It's alright. We don't make mistakes, only happy accidents. Just gonna go back here, then paste that there, just so it's there, and we're gonna work on that. Ignore that the sweater is there. We don't make mistakes, only happy accidents. Ooh. Marky P, you're looking nice. And you know what? Let's get a little crazy. Let's give Marky P a beanie. Now, I don't really know what a beanie looks like from memory right now, but I'm gonna just have to do my best, aren't I? Well, I know they kind of look like that. And then, ooh, Marky P, you're kind of looking like a burglar right now, but it's okay. It's alright, Marky P. We're gonna fix that later. Right now, we're all about making the basic shapes. We're just gonna grab this little eraser tool and we're just gonna smooth out some of the things. Marky P, we're gonna get you looking fresh. Oh, it's looking more beanie-like now. Yeah, if I do say so myself. But what do I know about beanies? I've never been a beanie before. I just have to hope that you guys like it. Oh. There we go. And why don't we grab a nice darker black so we can just outline where the beanie fold is. Just come in here. We're just going to zoom in and we're going to decrease our brush size just so that it's just itty bitty and only maybe an ant could seem it as big. Yeah. Just gonna draw this line now. Keep in mind I said I wasn't the best artist, but like I said, you only need to get your point across. This is where the beanie folds. Just where the beanie folds. Yes. Marky P, I do gotta say, you're looking pretty fly. Ooh, yes. We're just gonna outline where the beanie is. That might be a little too thick, but hey, we don't make mistakes, only happy accidents. That's what I always like to say. Now we're gonna zoom out. Marky P, you're looking good, you're liking good. Now you might be asking me, Magic, why don't you outline the sweater? Well, we don't need to do that right now. I just did that so you know where the beanie is. Okay, so this is where we get a little crazy. Now, let's say we're gonna make a new layer here. Let's say he's all about Planet Fuse. He is one for the fuse. Silly Magic, what are you doing? We're just gonna boop. And because we selected it earlier, it should be easy peasy, just quick selection. Boom. There we go. Alright, and we're just gonna start dragging in some fusions. Wouldn't that be nice? A sweater made of fusions. Hold on, let's see who we have in here. We can bring in Ed. Oh, Ed, buddy, you're a little big. Just shrink you down. Holding shift till it retains its size. And we're just gonna add them on in here. Oh, Ed, right there. So he's nice and in it. Boom. Alright, we're gonna rasterize that layer so we can erase it later on. Who else do we want to put in here? Why don't we add, let's add a female counterpart so it's nice and symmetrical. Here we go. Ooh, shrink, Mandy. Try to make it the same size as Ed here. Even though I think Ed might be a little bit taller than Mandy, we just want to make it a little symmetrical. Here we go. We're gonna hit enter and we're gonna hit edit, transform. You ready for this? Here's the crazy part. We're gonna flip it horizontally. So now it's like an opposite counterpart for him. We're gonna put it over here on this side of the sweater. There we go. And Mandy's just over there. Who else do we have in here? Who else can we? Let's put somebody in the middle. Let's put someone in between them. Let's go. Let's put, who can we put there? Oh, why not? Let's put Dogon. You know, he's a developer. Oh, Dogon, you're looking kind of big there. We're gonna shrink you down. He's a developer. Why not sneak himself in the game? Now we're not gonna make him too big. Don't want to overlap everything else. We're just gonna keep shrinking down until we can get him a nice appropriate size. Shrink, and we're just gonna put him there. So here we are after adding all the fusions I have to the sweater, and now here comes the fun part. I've already condensed them all down into, oh no, we're just gonna hit Control Z here. I've made a mistake. Alright, we've condensed them all down into one layer here, on off. Oh, forgot Lord Fuse himself. Just gonna merge him down. Now we've finished them all into one layer. Now here comes the fun part. We're gonna get over to the quick selection tool, select the sweater, then go back to our layer of fusions. We're gonna hit Control C and Control V, and now we have just the outline of the sweater, but the fusions, which means if we move it correctly, it should just be the fusions. And look at that. We got ourselves a sweater made up of entirely fusions, because this dude is all about the fusions. Now I had a fun little idea while I was doing this off camera. What if we made the background all these gray spaces, all these nasty gray spaces, into space? So I went and found a space little picture for us to add. It's nice and pretty. It's pink, my favorite color. Oh, we're just gonna zoom out. Big is our thing here. We're gonna zoom out, zoom down. Just place that right there for now. We're gonna zoom back in, and maybe we'll make it a little bit bigger. We need it to be as big as our sweater here, and the hat. And we're just gonna do that, and then we're gonna come back here. We're gonna cut that off for now. Come back, and we're gonna select our sweater again. And we're gonna go back to space and do the same thing we did for the fusions. Control C, Control V, and if we get rid of this, it should be like that. Now I see what you're saying, Magic. You've covered up all the fusions you worked so hard to put on there. Now just wait 1 second. We're gonna move it on down, and now it's under there. And you say, Magic, well, that doesn't look like a sweater anymore. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to normal, and we're just gonna see what overlaying style, what blending mode works for us the best. We're gonna go down. No. Oh. That's promising. We're just gonna keep searching though. That's nice. Down. No. Not feeling that one. Keep going. We'll find something that we like here. I'm liking this one. Soft light is looking kind of nice. We're gonna keep going just to make sure that nothing else suits our fancy. And it's looking like soft light is gonna be the one that we go with. Look at that. And now it's all spacified, because you know the fusions, they come from space. So what better background could there be? Now you may have noticed I've taken the eye spawn fusion thing off, and we're gonna come up here and we're gonna put it on the hat. I feel like it's better suited to be on the hat, so we're gonna resurface planet fusion, because there's too much green going down. Oh no, Magic, you made a boo-boo. Now we're gonna grab planet fusion, and we're gonna come over here and just put it on the hat. I don't know if it'll be able to be seen. Or maybe a better idea will be to put it up here, make it a little bigger. And then, ironically, because no one in the game will know what it is, but us as a player will know, and Mark is a little ironic, we're gonna take, how about we get a little crazy here, break the fourth wall, and we put the Fusion Fall Legacy logo on the hat. Doesn't that sound fun? No NPC in the game will know anything about it, but it'll be a nice inside joke for all of us. And so we still have that Fusion Fall Legacy in the corner. We're going to take the logo again, and we're just going to place it down here. Or was it in this corner? Oh shoot, here I go again, my clumsy self. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Maybe we shouldn't flip them horizontally. Maybe they should be facing the same. We're going to Control Z. That looks a little better to me. Shrink them down just a little bit. We're gonna merge down so they're on one layer. They can be manageable. You're done. You don't have to, but I like to sign mine. And once you're done, you wanna save your file. You can save it as whatever you like. I'm gonna save it as a JPEG and put it somewhere you know you're gonna have it, somewhere you know you can find it. I'm gonna go to my quick access folder and I'm gonna put it in my channel art folder. That way I know where it is and I can upload it when I need to. We're gonna save it as my gear or whatever you want to save it as. You can make it as big as you want or as high as you want. It's your profession. And then we're gonna do that. We're gonna close this down. Once you're here, you wanna copy this, head on over to the forms, which you can do by going to forms, making sure you're logged in, then head on over to development discussion, calling all designers, and you want to go to reply. And then what you want to do is hit this little Mona Lisa painting here, and you Control V your image link right there. Now, you don't have to if you don't want to, but say something about your submission. This, and then what you want to do is click post, and then it's easy as that. It'll be on there for everyone to see and support. Well, I want to thank you all my magical apprentices for joining me for this tutorial today. Until next time, I've been your magical dealer, and stay hype.